Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you some series that I really want to start reading. I was thinking about this actually today. I had done a video in about March of some books series that I want to finish, but I really want to do a video of some book series that I want to start because I have a lot of book series that I have just been holding off on starting, and they are amazing book series that I've just heard amazing things about that I just really want to get to, but I just haven't started. So the first one is called Fake Out by Eden Finley. This is a baseball romance, and I think it's fake dating maybe. So it says, the reason I rarely go home is 3 simple words. I'm a liar. When the pressure to marry my childhood sweetheart became too much, I told her I was gay and then fled to New York like my butt was on fire. Now, 5 years later, and after a drunken encounter, I find myself invited to her wedding, and I have to bring my boyfriend. The boyfriend who doesn't exist because I'm straight. At least I think I am. Meeting the guy I'm bribing to be my boyfriend for the weekend makes me question everything about myself. Wow, so this sounds really good. And then the other guy is named Damon. Oh my gosh. Guys, I think it would be so good if I did a recommendation video where I did heroes or books like Daemon Targaryen from House of Dragon. I think that would be so good. I think I'm going to do that as a rec video, but I seriously have to think about which heroes I think have the Targaryen energy like Daemon does. But anyways, this one sounds really good, and I think they're all romances. And I'm really excited to read this. I have just heard amazing things, and it's a fake dating romance with some sports in it, and it sounds so good. I'm so excited to read this. And then Slip of the Tongue is the next one I have on my TBR for this video. And sorry, that's by Jessica Hawkins. And I think this is a love triangle, not marriage of convenience. I think it's marriage in trouble. It says Sadie Hunt isn't perfect, but her husband is. Nathan Hunt has her coffee waiting every morning. He holds her hand until the last second. He worships the Manhattan sidewalk she walks on until one day he just stops. And Sadie finds herself in the last place she ever expected to be, lonely in her marriage. When rugged and sexy Finn Cohen moves into the apartment across the hall, he and Sadie share an immediate spark. Finn reveals dreams for a different life. Sadie wants to say blah, blah, blah. So it's basically just like an affair, but I really love the way that Jessica Hawkins does these like love triangle-y romances, because they're just so good. And I'm so excited to start this series. I absolutely love Jessica Hawkins, but this book is so long. It's 527 pages. Oh my gosh. But I'm excited to read that. And then the next one is one that I really want to get to this month. And that's Flawless by Elsie Silver. So I just got Heartless in the mail, and I'm just like, I need to start this series. So this is a small town romance. This one specifically, our hero is a bull rider, and he makes a comment about that he doesn't like milk. And one of his biggest sponsorships is a milk company, so they drop him, I think, and now he's on like probation from his like PR team. And so the daughter of his like PR executive person is tasked to stay with him and like make sure he doesn't do anything stupid, and they end up falling in love. It sounds really good. I can't wait to start this. I've just heard such amazing things, and this was like the top book on the Amazon, like best books on Amazon, I think, for like weeks. And I was just like so excited because it was a romance indie book, and I feel like that never happens. But I'm so excited to start this one, and I can't wait to read Heartless because everybody's reading it right now, and it's just loving it. And then the next series I really want to start is the Lady Charlotte Society of Angels series. The first one is Olivia and the Masked Duke by Grace Calloway. This is a spy romance, I think, and I think she it says she loves to solve mysteries and winning the love of her rescuer and secret crush, the famous Duke of Hadley. Olivia joins Lady Charlotte Fane's charity for young girls and discovers it is a front for a covert investigative agency. She is thrilled. Olivia dedicates herself to solving a deadly case. Little does she realize that the path to danger will also lead to her heart's deepest desire. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'm really excited to read this. And I think all of the books involve, like, all of the heroines are, like, spies or secret agents. So I'm super excited to read this one. The next one that I'm dying to read is 5 Rounds by Nikki Castle. This is an, I think it's an MMA. Yes, he's an MMA fighter. And it's Hate to Love, and I think they have to be roommates. But I've heard really great things about this one. And the second one, I've heard amazing things. The second one is called Two Fights, and it's friends to lovers, and I think the heroine just got out of a really abusive relationship, and she's like trying to figure out her life and stuff, and I think she has a relationship with her like best friend. So I am super excited to read that one, but I've just heard really great things about this one and this author, so I'm super excited to read this. The next one is the Clifton Forge series by Daphne Perry. So I only have Tin Queen right now, but I really want to start this series. It is a motorcycle romance series, and I've just heard really, really good things, and I'm excited to read the first one. I think there's a little danger in it. This one is about Emmett Stone agreed to with the woman who caught his eye 2 months ago. After years of drama following the end of his motorcycle club, a no-string fling with a mystery woman is exactly what he needs, except as they find themselves together and more it's possible for him to keep his feelings at bay. She's covered in sassy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so she is the daughter of his arch nemesis, and I think he was like the president of the MC, and he had this secret relationship with this woman, but he just found out that he is his arch nemesis's daughter. So that sounds really good. This is actually the last book in the series. I don't have the first one, but I'm definitely going to read this series in order. The next one I want to share with you.
I didn't get that. Oh. Could you try again?
That was Siri, guys. Shh. The next one I want to share with you is the Hades series by Tate James, and that's Seventh Circle, which is the first one. I think this is either a motorcycle romance series or I'm not really sure. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, because it's talking about Timberwolves, and I think that she is the president of the MC Club. I can't really remember, but I really want to read Tate James, and a lot of her series, a lot of my friends like, so I just want to give her a shot. And I have another one of her books, like the Madison Kate series. I have that series, so let me know if I should start with that one or this one. I'm not quite sure. I'm interested in both series. The next one I want to share with you is the Beards of the Winston Brothers novels. And I actually just have like the third book with me randomly, and that's Beard Science. So this is, I think, follows each of the brothers in the Winston family, and they sound really good. I think the second one, they get like lost in like a canyon and they have to like road trip together, but I've just heard it's really funny and just like great reads, and that Penny Reed is amazing, and I have never read anything by Penny Reed, so I really just want to read her books, and I think this series is a great place to start, so I'm really excited to read this one. The next one is the Bailey Brothers series by Claire Kingsley. I have like the prequel one, which is Protecting You. This is a small town romance series. that follows like each of the brothers in the Bailey family, I think. But I've just heard amazing things about each of these books. I think the first one is like an angsty second chance romance. Then I think there's like friends to lovers, hate to love. I've heard there's a lot of spice in these books, like more than a usual like small town romance one. So I'm really excited to read this series. I just can't wait to read this series. It sounds so good. I don't know why. I'm just like kind of scared to read it because I feel like it's so hyped up that I'm like not gonna like it, but I'm excited. And then the next one or series I want to share with you is the Element series by Brittany C. Cherry. So I have the first book, third book, and fourth book in this series, but I heard people don't really like the first book, but I really want to read the fourth book in this one. But I've heard this is a very emotional series. Each of them deals with like a different thing, and the synopsises are very vague. I think this one is maybe a second chance romance. Like I think he's like a rock star, and then the heroine goes through something really traumatic, and they've always been with each other since childhood, and then he goes off and like comes back, and they're like ready to finally start a relationship or something like that. I honestly can't remember, but I just know that I really want to read Brittany C. Cherry and try out some of her books because I've just heard absolutely amazing things about her. So I'm very excited to start this one. And then I have A Lady of Rooksgrave Manor by Catherine Moon, which is the first book in the Tempting Monsters series. So this is like a monster romance, but kind of like, I think like they have like different things. I don't know. Something is funky about these monsters. I don't remember what it is, but there's something weird about them that's like different than normal monsters. But I think, oh, it's reverse harem also, but this blew up last year around this time, and I just haven't gotten around to reading it, but I've just heard, again, amazing things. I keep saying that word, but I really have heard amazing things about all of these books and series, but I'm excited to read this one. I really want to get to some more monster romances this year, so I can't wait to read this. The next one is, I don't know what this series is actually called, but I have, I don't know what this series is called, but I have the book Forbidden in the series, and this is a single dad hate to love romance, kind of forbidden. So our heroine is the manager of this like fighting gym, and the hero is new into town, and he buys the gym, and they don't like each other and yada yada yada. But I actually read like the first like 30 pages of this book like in February, and it was so emotional because we kind of saw what happened to the hero's late wife, and it was very emotional. But I'm excited to read this one in the series. I know lots of people just love Carla Sorensen, and I can't wait to read this one. I met her in February at a book signing, and she was just so lovely and very, very nice. So I can't wait to start that series. And then the last one I want to share with you is the Vancouver Wolves series, and the first one is Puck Me Secretly by Odette Stone. This is a hockey romance series, and I think this one is they have like a one-night stand, and she doesn't know that he's like the rookie on the team, and she's like the new manager maybe. I don't know. I think they definitely have like a one-night stand, and then she doesn't realize that he's a player, and he doesn't realize either until they see each other on their first day like at work. And so yeah, that's what the synopsis is saying. But I've heard this series is just so fun and very addicting, so I can't wait to read me some hockey romances. But that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm so excited to start all of these series. Definitely down below let me know your favorite series or series you want to start, because I'd love to know. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys soon.